I'm growing up. Yo, and probably you guys see me ever since I was so young as 13 years old. That's when I started doing my YouTube channel. I was 13 and now I'm turning 21 next month. It's crazy. Right, let's get started. Hi everyone. It's been a while, like just for a few months though, just as I'm focusing on academics. Well, pretty much still, but I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm still doing academics right now. I'm gonna finish my academic season on the 28th of November. Yeah. So I wanted to make this video almost similar to last year's video when I PFC'd all 9s on DDR Extreme. The 9s are finished! I finished all the 9s on official DDR Extreme. I'm flabbergasted actually. Fast forward, you know what's actually funny? I released the video like back last year on the 22 November 2022. I released the video just talking about my thoughts and everything and my journey in regards to passing. I'm not just passing, PFCing the 9s on DDR Extreme. Now it's the 10s, and today is the 22 November 2023. It's now just a year later. Now it's almost going like, if I were to go back to the video, I just wish myself that I wish for all the best for my dance gaming journey this 2023 and new excitements. But also just overly my dance practices, improvements. This is stuff from January 2022, November 2022. 2022 is by far, with also my 2019 life. 2019 and 2022 honestly count my most best times in dance gaming, and I'm really grateful. But I do also have good times on my dance gaming life in other years regarding on 2019 and 2022. I aspire the most for 2023, especially there's a lot of optimism that's gonna happen in dance gaming 2023. Yeah. Your 2023 dance gaming has been top notch. It's been a good year for me. It's been one of my golden years in dance gaming, just in a personal wise. Because if I were to speak about dance gaming generally, what's happening internationally and all over, I mean, we have some ups and downs what's happening in dance gaming. But dance gaming 2023 was actually awesome on how we're seeing everything has turned out. The upbeat tournament was amazing to watch. So many tournaments, so many communities, so many achievements, my personal achievements and seeing everyone's achievements. And despite the stories that brought the community down, it's 2023. You're gonna have stories that bring community ups and stories that bring community downs, but now we look back and the year is almost gonna come to an end. And now we go forth to 2024. A new year, a new life. University. University. Let's just say university. Goodness. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna slide this in the middle of the video, but also I need to sneeze. I'm just gonna slide this in the video. Am I going to PFC the whole of Extreme now? You just ask yourself the questions. Time, money, everything's just gonna get difficult as years go by. I mean, yeah, it's just like the eights, the eights. I say the eights are fine. I can just point out no like a 7 I don't even know that song's a 7 or 8 right now. My brain is just dululu. Yeah, but that song's like saying otherwise, like But I have a better feeling that I want to do it after my academic season, because there are other things I want to do, and there are other things I want to prioritize in my personal life outside of dance games. Hi, hola, ayo, everyone. Yes, it's the time of the year when we're going towards the 4th term, where academics is really taking an avalanche on my side. So when it comes to competitive dance gaming around term 3 and term 4, that's when I like defer all my goals to December, because it's crucial that I need to work on my academics. Especially this is university, Cries in 2nd year. However, I'm going to give myself an exemption. With this exemption, that doesn't mean that I'm going to now just like forget about my studies and be like on full mode competitive dance gaming shenanigans. I can't do that right now. I need to focus on my academics. But with this exemption, it's just only one competitive dance gaming goal, because the thing is that if I keep on dwelling on it whilst I'm in the period of focusing on my academics, I know that I'm going to act impulsively, not in the sense that it's irresponsible and I'm not concentrating in my school content, but like I don't like the feeling of my brain getting distracted when it's like, you know, I can work on that dance gaming goal like right now and I'll come and study another time. I don't want to have that dilemma, and then I'm like I plan unorganized trips to the arcade to work on a goal rather than organized plans. Like when I go to the arcade, I have a budget that I must follow and etc. So what's the exemption about? There's a reason why I have not been grinding on bag heavy, the 10. And here's the reason why. I hope I'm facing the right direction. With that said, our current CD-ROM on that DDR Extreme cabinet is Jack. There are several charts that now are inaccessible due to the condition of the CD-ROM that's currently in the DDR Extreme cabinet. So I cannot play bag. I couldn't play bag since the last time I had PFC'd PSMO. So what's the solution? I got these bad boys right over here. Our arcade supplier, called the Indoors Amusement, they were lucky enough to find 2 spare DDR Extreme CD-ROMs. So I need to give them to the arcade technicians to go and run out these CDs so that we can have a DDR Extreme that doesn't have charts that are inaccessible. thing is, I wanted to take my time making genuine shoutouts to dedicated people who had really helped me throughout my teens and my journeys. But not just only to those dedicated people, I also give fairness and I want to give shoutouts to everyone. Because everyone who has walked in my journey. If you have been in my journey on DDR Extreme since I started posting PFC 9s at that very early stage, thank you. Thank you for supporting me since the beginning. If you've been wherever, but regardless, wherever you caught up to see my journey, whether it's in the middle of the 9s or maybe when I'm even starting my first 10, and I PFCing my first 10, Paranoia Survivor 270. And the thing is that, no, it's understandable because it's my first 10, but I took it but it's okay. It's okay that I can take it such a huge accomplishment. It's for me. I don't feel embarrassed by my by my shout out, but I'm like, how come I can scream so loud like that as compared to now with PSMO? I'm pretty much chill. I don't know, maybe it's just the anxiety of PSMO. And me thinking last year that Max 300 is probably a very no, but I knew that PSMO and others were gonna be difficult. But I'm like, I was already complaining that Max 300 is such a headache. This is so discouraging. Ooh, this is really discouraging. I don't know when the time will come when everything will just flow naturally and I got it. I don't know when that time comes. Because that song just has each and every moment to flag you. Hey Banna, once you do PSMO not just only mentally ruined me, financially ruined me. But I still got it. But I'm still okay in all aspects of my life. Yeah, and now I'm growing up. And I'm not gonna be in school forever. That's going to bring a lot of drastic changes to my life. It's gonna bring a lot of drastic changes to my frequency of making YouTube videos. Genuinely, if I'm just training or if I just want to talk or if I just want to just talk about so many interesting things in my YouTube channel. And speaking about interesting things coming to my YouTube channel, I have a lot in store. More so, there's some videos I didn't post last year because video editing is tiring, and I tell you that. So there's some videos I need to post from last year that I'm gonna post hopefully this year, so you can see what's been happening. Because I've been also doing new hobbies outside of dance games. So far recently, I am a beginner with voice acting. So I did voice acting last year and I documented my whole voice acting experience a bit there and there. So I wanted to make a vlog out of it and I thought that I'll post this vlog last year. But now I'm going to post about my voice acting vlog this year. Yeah. I got the details on how my academic journey is gonna go about, especially if reading the information regarding on third year and fourth year, because I'm currently on my second year because my degree is 4 years. My final year, my fourth year, that's the degree where I really have to pay the most attention to my academic life, because that final year is gonna count on, since I'm doing chemistry, I'm doing a chemistry major. Do I want to do postgraduate? Most likely I will need to with the industry or interest that I want to pursue in chemistry. So in order to get accepted to postgraduate school, yeah, I gotta make the most. I gotta make the most for my final year, because that's the one that counts the most to my degree. The rest, my first year wasn't really bad. It was okay. But let's just be honest. Everyone's first year. I mean, did I play too much dance games? Yes and no. I can study, but I felt like I needed to do more. But I felt like the reality hit the most when I got to my second year. My second year is telling me that, okay, it's not that I don't study, but it's like I feel like I think it's best to describe this as a dance gamer, especially I play competitively. Like, I feel like you can only learn from experience on how you can adjust your time, because you have goals in dance gaming, school, then there's social life, responsibility, and all shenanigans, and you're like, oh my god. So it's like second year was really a visual representation to really help me that I need to find different study methods, because the old study method that I used to do is no longer helping. It can help me, but like obviously study methods are going to change over time. Basically whatever you do in life, like a routine that you do in life, you're going to experience change. Like in my dance gaming life, how I study, I don't actually study how I used to study back in primary school stuff. It has drastically changed through my progressions on understanding the game. That's the same thing with academics, but it's gradual, because with chemistry, not so much, because I see chemistry like dance gaming. I'm really passionate into chemistry. So, but chemistry is hard, but it's beautiful. But there are also other subjects I wouldn't say struggling. It's just, what is time management in university? But also second year, this 2023, there were good stories. They were the best stories in my life. There were also bad stories too. There were also sad stories too. Everybody, you obviously, I expect your year to have ups and downs, lefts and rights, good stories, legacy stories, sad stories, stories that you can learn a lesson, and you know those type of things. It's only when I get to my final year, the rest of my years, I will still consider pursuing competitive dance gaming. I feel like when I get to my final year in chemistry school, I will take a hiatus, a break from competitive dance gaming. I'll still play dance gaming, but not in the purpose of like, okay, I have a goal to work on a particular skill, or maybe participate in a tournament or so. And especially when it comes to tournaments, that is also planned by if it's fitting to my school calendar, so that as I go to tournaments, it doesn't bother my academic life. Especially like the tournaments you've been seeing, like Mistake on the Lake, and so many prominent tournaments that were happening in August, September, October. I was in my exam season, and that's usually exam seasons for us, so I'm like, I need to put on academics. Let's just see how 2024 goes. I'm just gonna let it just go at ease. It's not planned. I do have goals for dance gaming, but I just see how it just goes, and what do I genuinely want to do for myself. And especially that I may consider starting internships. Yeah, you need to gain the work experience, the internships and stuff if you want to get employed. You can't just get the certificate. That's not how university works. How would today's generation with the working world? Imagine if we were 1970, when everything was just affordable, like house, mortgage, cars. You can get a job by just your degree. But no, that's not today's generation, isn't it? So I also need to really I have to expand my opportunities with my career. I have to brand myself. I have to learn so many baby steps of career development whilst I'm still in university, so I can learn these baby steps as I go on, as I'm still studying. And then once I graduate out of chemistry school, it's not, obviously you don't have everything planned, obviously you won't have everything under your control, uncertainty will always be there, but at least having fundamentals, at least having experience, network is important. You must get network, and all of these vital fundamental materials that can help you build your career. That's something I need to start on, because I haven't done it first year, because obviously first year's university. But now I'm like, after the second year, I'm like, yeah, it's something I want to do. So that will take my time from dance gaming as well. I'm growing up. Yo. And probably you guys seen me ever since I was so young. As young as 13 years old. That's when I started doing my YouTube channel. I was 13. And now I'm turning 21 next month. It's crazy. It's crazy how you think of this. And how far I came, you know? How I was able to still keep dance gaming and academics still going strong. And I hope that I am an example to dance gamers and non-dance gamers. And even if I make mistakes, be it in my academic life, my personal life, whatever, and if it means that I have to try again, there's nothing wrong with failure. As long as you take failure and fundamentally break it down to learn a lesson, you know? Because this year, in my second year of university, it has taught me a lot about failure. It has taught me a lot about failure and how I perceive failure in a different way. I ask complex questions about failure. I mean, with failure, it's a dilemma in the sense that you shouldn't be afraid of failure, because these are the resources that you don't know, and failure is there to give you the resources that you generally don't know, so then you can just build them on from scratch and find where you're struggling. But sometimes in life, you're not given the opportunity to fail multiple times or an X multiple times. Sure, if you're failing and you're not fundamentally just breaking down the lessons you're learning from the failure, then you're not learning, and that's not a mistake. But there's some people that actually try, but it just takes so long for them to get it, you know? I mean, be at university, now I'm like thinking about jobs when you get your first,
you're fired.
Hi. And that's the connotation when I mean by sometimes having the option to fail multiple times, or I don't know if there's like an X limited amount of times to fail, but you're not a failure in life. That's one thing that this year university has told me, this second year. So many stories I've heard from good friends. What are they going through their shoes? Especially them going academically worse than myself, but they're still going on strong and doing academically better, you know? Or even after life after academics when you go and work. But anyways, all that I can say is that, just like I said last year, I wish nothing but just my truest and I just wish for the best for 2024, for all the things I do in life, including dance gaming too. And let's see how this journey goes. And if I decide to make another video in 2024, the same date on the 22nd November, am I gonna be like the Billie Eilish who just tells like a particular year and then she just reflects back on her year? But yeah, let's see how 2024 goes. But otherwise, thank you so much for making my DDR Extreme journey for the past 2 years my best years of dance gaming. And also with modern DDR with Ace 20 Plus, getting my upbeat jacket attire, and so many accomplishments I have made in dance gaming for the past 2 years personally. Thank you for supporting me. And let me continue writing my story. Yeah. Adios, guys. It's official. I tripled in my first hit, bro. Like, yo. Yes! So crazy right now. How?